Hi everyone. Introduction to retention policy in Java. Java retention policy determines how long annotations are retained and available for the reflection. This is crucial for the developer to understand as it impacts how annotations are used and maintained throughout the application's lifecycle. Importance of retention policy. Code maintainability, performance optimization, regularity compliance. Code maintainability. Proper retention policy ensures annotations are available when needed for debugging, refactoring, or other maintenance tasks. Performance optimization retention only necessary annotations, reduces memory usage, and improves the runtime performance. Regulatory compliance. Certain annotations may be required for the compliance with industry standard or legal regulations. Types of retention policy. Source class runtime. Source annotations are retained by the compiler but the discarded at the compile time. Useful for tooling but not runtime. Class annotations are retained by the JVM but not available for the reflection at the runtime. Useful for some compiler optimization. Runtime annotations are successfully retained and available for the reflection during application execution. Provides the most flexibility. Configuring the retention policy. Uh, there are four types of configuring the retention policy using retention annotation, compiler settings, reflection API, build tool configuration using retention annotations. Annotate your custom annotations with the retention to specify the desired retention policy. Compiler settings. Certain compiler flags can control the default retention policy for annotations. Reflection API. At the runtime, use the reflection API to inspect the retention policy of annotations. And last one, building tool configuration. Building tools like Maven and Gradle offer ways to configure annotations processing and retention policy. Implementing retention policy. Identify needs. Determine which first one. Determine which annotations are required runtime based on your application's requirement. Second one. Design annotations. Annotate your custom annotations with the appropriate retention policy. Uh, Third one. Utilize annotations. The use of the use the annotation types and leverage the reflection API to access the annotations at the runtime. Monitoring and maintaining the retention policy. There are three types of monitoring and maintaining the retention policy. Audit. Regularly review your code database to ensure the annotations are correctly retained. Second one, measure, monitor the memory usage and performance, impact the retained annotations. Update, adjust retained policy as requirements change to optimize for your application's needs. Monitoring, maintaining retention policy. Audit and regularly review your code database to ensure the annotations are correctly retained. Measure, monitor the usage, monitor the memory usage and performance impact the retained annotations. And last one is update, adjust the retention policy as requirements change to optimize for your application needs. Here the diagram shown in the figure, and here it is. Best practices for the retention policy principle and description. Minimize retain annotations only for the duration they are actively used. Document policies so clearly document the retention and the intent use of the each retention policy. Automate enforcement. Integrate the retention policy checks into your blind and testing process. Leverage tooling. Use the IDE plugins and other tools to simplify annotations management. Conclusion and the key takeaways. Conclusion and key takeaways. Understand retention, configure thoughtful, monitor and maintain, adopt best practices. First one, understand retention. Java's annotation retention policy is crucial for the maintaining a healthy code base. Configuration throughout. Carefully consider the appropriate retention policy for each annotations in your application. Monitor and maintain. Regularly review and optimize your retention policy to ensure the optimal performance and compliance. Adopt best practices. Following the best practices will help you to effectively manage annotation throughout the application's life cycle. The conclusion: Java Swing is easier to learn than the others because it's Java. You can use any helpful tools out there that are for Java development like Eclipse IDE and NetBeans IDE. Lacks live graphical and interactive help while developing, has unlimited possibilities depending on how you implement your software. Thank you.